What is going on, guys? So today we're making homemade marshmallows. It is so easy to make them at home. So today we're making marshmallows at home. They're gonna be delicious, they're gonna be sweet, they're gonna be fluffy clouds, and it is gonna be super easy, super simple. So let's just jump right into the recipe. Let's make some marshmallows. Get a bowl that you can mix this in because this is gonna whip up, this is gonna get airy. You need a big bowl. The marshmallows you buy are made with gelatin, so we're gonna use gelatin as well. These things are gelatin packets, so there's 4 packets in this box, and each packet has 20 calories and 5 grams of protein. So this is just unflavored gelatin. This packet has 7 grams of gelatin in it, so we're gonna use 7 grams. The next thing we're gonna need is water, which I hope you have. And marshmallows are sweet, right? So you can use sugar if you want to. Sugar has a lot of calories, and I don't want those calories. So I'm gonna use artificial sweetener, and I hope I don't wreck my gut. I have half a cup of artificial sweetener here. I like to use Erythritol, and so I'm gonna link the one that I use down below. It is the best tasting one. It's a 1-to-1 replacement for sugar, so this is just as sweet as a half cup of sugar. And we wanna flavor these marshmallows. You don't need this ingredient, you don't need to flavor them, because when you buy marshmallows, they're not flavored, they're just sweet clouds. But I like a little bit of vanilla flavor in mine, so I'll throw in a little bit of vanilla extract, but I'll give you guys some ideas of what you guys can use to flavor your marshmallows. These are all things I love. So there's caramel extract, delicious, peppermint extract. If you like your marshmallows to taste like what you brush your teeth with, then you can use this. Do not use mint extract. If you use mint extract, I do not want to hear that your marshmallows did not come out well. Mint extract will not work. Peppermint is what you want. And maple. This is my favorite. Maple extract in the marshmallows tastes so good. I don't know, it just tastes like a campfire to me. I guess because this comes from a tree, and marshmallows you roast on a fire, and the fire has logs. So basically, this makes it taste like a roasted marshmallow in some sort of way. I like maple extract, but today I'm gonna keep it simple for you guys, and I'm just gonna use vanilla extract. Those are all the ingredients, so let's make these. In your bowl, you're gonna put a 1/4 cup of cold water. Cold doesn't mean freezing, it just means chilled. So I have 60 grams or a 1/4 cup of water. Put it in my fridge for like a few minutes. That goes into your bowl, and then take your gelatin packet and just sprinkle it everywhere. That's gonna just chill on the side for a little bit. It's gonna hang out. There. So I have another 1/4 cup of water here, 60 grams again. This is gonna turn into a sugar syrup. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our half cup of artificial sweetener, goes right into our water, but you can notice it is not dissolved. And so we want this completely dissolved into a syrup. So we're just gonna throw it in our microwave. I basically want the water to look boiling and bubbling, so usually it takes around 2 minutes in the microwave, but just keep an eye on it. And while it's in there, I'm gonna be snacking on marshmallows that I made earlier. One more. Let's go! First try, okay? The power of editing. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna show you guys the failed attempts. Not done yet. You can see it looks cloudy. The sugar is not dissolved, so back in for another minute. And while you're waiting for that, make yourself a fresh cup of coffee. It's freaking good. Do you guys drink coffee? And if you do, how many cups a day do you drink? This is cup number 4, and it is 346. 2, 1, done. Gave it a stir. I still see sugar crystals. I'm gonna throw it back in the microwave for 30 seconds. That tastes freaking good. It's just sweet water. It's like a simple syrup. Normal people would put this stuff, the simple syrup, in their coffee, but instead, I'm drinking this black, and I am licking simple syrup off of a spoon. It's bubbling. Oh, dang. What the? If you can see this, how many sugar crystals do I see? None. Take whatever extract that you want. That's what it looks like. We're gonna take our hot simple syrup water, pour it right in, and now we whip. So this is gonna turn into a marshmallow. I know you might not believe me right now. It looks like clumpy water, but just trust me, it will turn into a marshmallow when we whip it up. We're gonna need a hand blender. Trust me, you do not wanna do this with a whisk. You need one of these blenders, an electric one, just because you have to whip it for 12 minutes. So when you first start whipping, it's gonna look like this. It's just gonna look super foamy. That is okay, just keep going. So we are 1.5 minutes in, and it is looking like, in your sink, if you had a bunch of dish soap and then you poured water in it, it would just foam up and look really bubbly and white. That's what this looks like. Update. I'm gonna keep whipping. 5-minute update. It's looking like a bad quality shaving cream that's just not foamy and not thick. Gonna keep whipping. 8-minute update. When you mix it, there's ribbons that fall out from the blender stick. When you lift this thing, you see that peak? Looks like some anabolic ice cream when you have it on the spoon. You know that peak that just like kind of sits on the spoon because of the xanthan gum? It should smell super sweet in your house, and that peak will jiggle and it won't fall. I have my spatula right here. So right now it's kind of looking like marshmallow fluff. Gonna keep mixing. 10-minute update, you should see stiff peaks by now. So if you lift your spatula, this peak is gonna be pretty long and there's gonna be a peak here, but it is not super stiff. And so we're gonna give it exactly 2 more minutes of mixing and we will be good to go. 12 minutes in, this is when we're gonna stop mixing. You want a ton of it to stick to these whisks. How you know it's ready? That's how you know it won't fall. It is stiff. And you want to work fast here, so have this ready at the beginning, a baking dish lined with parchment paper. I'm using the exact same one that I had marshmallows in previously. There's 2 left. There's 1 left. There's none left. Just take this right in. And you want to work pretty quickly here because you want to be able to spread this out and not let it cool too much, because when it cools, it starts getting hard and firm like marshmallows, and that's when things can get clumpy and things won't be smooth to spread. So try to work as fast as you can. If I sound like I'm in a rush, I am. I don't want to mess this up on camera. If you let it cool for way too long, it gets grainy, it gets gritty. So the faster you work, the better. Just smooth it. Professional cooking term, smooth it. Do not worry about trying to make this look perfect. If it's not like a flat, perfectly smooth thing on top, it doesn't matter. That's freaking good. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna stop. This is what it looks like. Do I have marshmallow in my face? So basically, right now in your house, you have a cloud. Your cloud is gonna go in the fridge. So this is it. I know it doesn't look exciting right now, but this will turn into a marshmallow. Just trust me. I have some cleanup to do. I know you're thinking I'm gonna put this in my dishwasher, but I have a mouth, and the mouth will do the cleaning. That is pretty good. I'll cover it with foil. Just let it set in your fridge. Don't rush it. Things take time to get hard, so just be patient. Put it in your fridge, and we will be back in 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on when this is set. It depends on how cold your fridge is, so I would say longer is better than shorter. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm back from the gym. Post-workout coffee. I put it in my fridge, went to the gym. I am back. It is 2 hours later. Time to check on this marshmallow. Exciting, right? So you just gotta peel the parchment paper back. And look at that, you have yourself a giant marshmallow. So this is your marshmallow. It is big, it is fluffy. Let's cut it up. It's a marshmallow. It's not a steak. You don't even need to use the sharp end of your butter knife. You can use the back end and just cut straight through. So I'm just making strips. And guys, you can make so many flavors, like add cocoa powder to that mix. Make rainbow marshmallows and add tons of food coloring. Add cinnamon, sugar, marshmallows. Get creative with it and let me know if you make these, what flavors you make. If you have these on your Instagram stories, tag me. I would love to see. DM me pictures. I want to see your clouds, your white fluffy clouds. So this whole thing's 20 calories. So I made 52 marshmallows, and they're not small mini marshmallows. They're very, very close to jumbo marshmallows, and they're bigger than mini marshmallows. Let's try it. It's so good. It honestly tastes exactly like regular marshmallows to me. It's all gonna depend on your sweetener. So if you use something like stevia, it has a little bit of that bitter aftertaste, and that might come through, and so you might not like that taste compared to regular marshmallows. But if you use the sweetener I used, which is the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, I think it tastes exactly like sugar. There's no aftertaste at all. There's no cooling effect with the erythritol because they have the monk fruit in there. I'll have that sweetener linked down below, but any sweetener will work. Another thing, I'm thinking about titling this video 0 calorie marshmallows because it made a bit over 50. It's 20 calories for all of this, and it made like 50 marshmallows. So if you divide that, it's less than half a calorie per marshmallow, and if you round down, it's 0. So I'm thinking about titling this 0 calorie marshmallows. Are you guys okay with that? If you are, let me know. If you're not, also let me know. And if it's a problem, then I'll just change the title. I'm thinking about titling this 0 calorie marshmallows because each one of these is less than half a calorie. So that's basically like 0. Also, don't try to toast these. I tried. I'll put a picture right up here. For 2 seconds, it looks like it's getting golden brown, and then it freaking melts. It literally melts into liquid. So, sorry, these won't toast like regular marshmallows, but I put them in my coffee and they were pretty good, so I guess you could put them in hot chocolate, something like that. So you guys know Fluffernutter sandwiches? I used to kind of like those as a kid. Peanut butter, marshmallow, fluff. I haven't had those in, I can't remember, at least 5 years, probably like 10 years. So let's make some sort of Fluffernutter wrap. I got a wrap toasted up. Thought our boy Food Scale wasn't coming in. He is, or she. Got 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter. Gonna add a little bit of almond milk. I'm just gonna mix this until it's smooth. I love peanut butter. When I was fat, I used to eat spoonfuls right out of the jar. It was a problem. I'm gonna add a little bit of Greek yogurt because it makes it creamier. That is good. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar-free syrup. I like that stuff a lot. And look at that. We got a creamy peanut butter mixture. It's got the Greek yogurt to add a little bit of volume, a little bit more creaminess. Let's put it in the wrap. Peanut butter's going on. We got a wrap with peanut butter. Let's throw some marshmallows in here. I'm throwing the ugliest marshmallows in here because the pretty ones I want to eat. The ugly ones, like the edge ones that aren't perfect squares, I'm not gonna see them in the wrap. Bunch of marshmallows, peanut butter. Chipotle, hire me. See how I can wrap stuff? That's good enough. You got the opening. The other side is closed. Pocket for the peanut butter down here. Let's try this thing. It's really good. It's just sweet, peanut buttery, fluffy. Something about this feels wrong. This doesn't feel right. It feels like I should not be eating this. It's so sweet. It's really good. I'm glad I have this because black coffee with this wrap. Sweet and bitter. Good combo. It is dripping. The bottom of the wrap, when it starts leaking, it's like a straw. You just sip out of it. And geez, this is good. Oh no, it's leaking. If you make this, if you make these marshmallows, make this wrapper, make a Fluffernutter sandwich with it. If you get peanut butter drops, grab a marshmallow. Use it as a sponge. That is fluffy. I use 50 calorie high fiber tortillas. Marshmallows are almost nothing. 12 grams of PB2, 50 calories. So it's like 110 calories for the wrap. Worth it, delicious. Make these marshmallows. I'm gonna insert this clip in because I forgot to show you guys before and I finished recording, but I'm back because I want to show you guys what these marshmallows look like when you freeze them. Because I was curious, I put them in my freezer. Maybe you're curious, maybe you're not, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So I froze these marshmallows. They've been in the freezer for 4 hours, 5 hours, so they're completely frozen. They don't freeze like ice cubes. You see that? You can really easily bite right through it. They're basically more firm. It's like a really cold marshmallow that's firmer. It's like an ice cream with the texture of a sponge cake that's been cold and it is very airy. That is the best way I can describe it, but that's what happens when you freeze these marshmallows. They taste really good frozen. Okay, back to the video. If you were curious, now you know. How do I like to use these marshmallows? I like to put them in anabolic ice cream, use it as a topping, cut them up into small pieces and just sprinkle it throughout and mix it throughout. And I like to just snack on it. I threw them on top of the cheesecake that I made in the last video. Delicious. Marshmallows, guys. Easy, simple, low calorie, just a bunch of protein and sweetener. Basically the same thing as the real deal, except they don't toast. They will melt. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.